This week, Enhanced Sense Living will cover the right approach to getting things done in your day that need to be done. Outside of your job, you have limited free time, and a lot of this free time is spent doing things that need to be done in order to make your life run. How you think about these things that need to be done is important because they are important. From washing the dishes to exercising your body, it all affects your life. If you do the right things in the right way and in the right order, it will have a positive effect on your day. But if you neglect to do the things that you should do, or do them wrong or at the wrong time, then your day will spiral downwards. But this is something that you have complete control of. How you manage your time and your ability to recognize what needs to be done and when is something that you need to be constantly aware of. If you are on the lookout for an essential task and it comes up to your mind, then you should do it. If you decide to ignore your thoughts, then you'll find that things don't go smoothly for you. And maybe you're used to that. Maybe you usually live in that place where things often don't go right and you get into trouble but you can't understand why. Maybe that's normal for your life. But it doesn't have to be like that. Thoughts often pop into your head about what you should do next. You should always pay attention to these thoughts because they are instinctual thoughts about the best thing to do. Your priority when you wake up should always be to find out the best way to tackle the day in order to make it easier and nicer for yourself. And there are a number of things that you need to keep in mind in order to do this. First of all, the timing is important. You need to be ready because often nothing is happening and then there are some warning signs and suddenly you're required to leap into action. For example, if you're not doing anything particularly important, but the people around you start to become tense or agitated, then it's time to get busy doing that chore that you know you have to do. You will sometimes be faced with a string of things that you don't want to do, but you can see that by doing them, you will create the right atmosphere for you and the people around you. But it's not just the atmosphere. By doing those things, you're making the next part of your life and the lives of the people around you easier and more pleasant for a while. If you are faced with a number of things to do, then the order is important. The order should always be to do the worst, dirtiest, or most time-consuming thing first. Once those kinds of tasks are out of the way, you can feel more relaxed about the things you have left to do, and you will feel lighter. The way that you do these tasks is also important. When you do them, you should always keep in mind the big picture of what doing these small jobs means for your life. You are not just doing a meaningless thing. Doing them has an effect on who you are as a person and has an effect on your situations in the future. You also need to know when not to do something. If your reason for doing it is not because you want to create a more pleasant environment, then it is a mistake to do it. You will find that you start to notice when you have made a mistake and not done the thing that you should have done. But of course, at first, you will see this retrospectively when you look back on the situation. And this regret will help you because although the situation will be different next time, you'll be more sensitive in the moment and chances to do the right thing won't go astray. We've all been in that space where things are fitting into place and everything you do is right. And you can spend more time there if you're aware of how you can change the course of the situations in your life. For more videos, please visit my channel, and if you subscribed already, I'd like to say a huge thank you for all your support. There'll be a new video next week, so until then, be sensitive to yourself and the people around you, and I'll see you soon.